Oprah Winfrey opens up about her decision not to have children. I knew I couldn't do both well. In a rare and deeply personal revelation, media mogul Oprah Winfrey has opened up about her decision not to become a mother, a choice that has sparked curiosity and conversation for decades. The 71-year-old media icon has always been candid about many aspects of her life, but her recent reflections shared in the upcoming Hulu documentary Barbara Walters tell me everything shed light on a more intimate and often misunderstood decision. Oprah, who has inspired generations with her groundbreaking work in television, philanthropy, and literature, disclosed that the decision to remain child-free was influenced in part by her close observations of the legendary broadcaster Barbara Walters. Walters, a pioneer in journalism and television, was known for her tough interviews and trailblazing presence in a male-dominated industry. However, behind the scenes, her life was marked by complex personal challenges, one of the most significant being her relationship with her adopted daughter, Jacqueline. According to Oprah, witnessing Barbara's struggles as a mother deeply impacted her own thoughts about motherhood. During one of their conversations years ago, Barbara had encouraged Oprah to consider having children. I remember her telling me once that there's nothing more fulfilling than having children. Oprah recounted. You should really think about it, she said. But Oprah, who was navigating her own ambitious path in media, felt conflicted. She looked at Barbara, not just the journalist, but the mother behind the scenes, and what she saw gave her pause. And I was like, okay, but I'm looking at you, so Oprah said candidly, reflecting on that pivotal conversation. Barbara had a complex and charged relationship with her daughter. It wasn't easy. It was full of love, no doubt, but it was also full of struggle. And that stayed with me. Barbara Walters adopted her daughter Jacqueline in the 1960s. Over the years, their relationship became strained, something Walters herself admitted in interviews. She often expressed regret over not having more time to dedicate to motherhood while juggling a high-profile career. For Oprah, that visible tension was a wake-up call. That was one of the reasons why I never had children, Oprah admitted. I saw how hard it was. I saw what it demanded. And I knew in my heart that I wouldn't be able to give my all to both a child and a career. One would suffer. In her remarks, Oprah did not frame her decision as a regret, but rather a conscious and intentional choice, one rooted in self-awareness and a clear understanding of her priorities. She recognized that pursuing a career of the magnitude she envisioned would require immense sacrifice, and that being a mother, too, demanded no less. You are a pioneer in your field, Oprah said, reflecting on both her and Barbara's journeys. You're trying to break the mold, not just for yourself, but for the women who come after you. That means something's got to give. And that's why I didn't have children, she continued, because I knew I couldn't do both well. Both roles, being a devoted mother and being a groundbreaking woman in media, require full devotion. I had to choose, and I chose my path. Oprah has spoken in the past about her role as a mentor and mother figure to many young women, especially through her work with the Oprah Winfrey Leadership Academy for Girls in South Africa. The school, which she opened in 2007, has become a source of profound pride and fulfillment in her life. In many ways, Oprah has experienced a different form of motherhood, one grounded in mentorship, support, and empowerment. I have 20 daughters, Oprah once said, referring to the students she has helped nurture and guide through the years. They may not be my biological children, but they are my legacy. In reflecting on her choices, Oprah also challenged the notion that motherhood is the only, or even the highest, form of fulfillment for women. There's this idea that unless you have children, your life isn't complete, she said. But that's not true. Fulfillment looks different for everyone. For me, my fulfillment came through my work, my relationships, my service to others. And that's enough. Her words resonate with many women who have chosen not to have children, whether by circumstance or by choice. In a society that often equates womanhood with motherhood, Oprah's honesty offers a powerful reminder that success, happiness, and purpose come in many forms. Still, Oprah's reflections are not without acknowledgement of what she gave up. It's a sacrifice either way, she explained. To do the work at the level I did, it was a sacrifice. But to be a mother, to give yourself fully to that, that's a sacrifice too. You have to say, let someone else have that role. I'll do this one, and be at peace with it. Now in her early 70s, Oprah continues to be a force of wisdom, grace, and influence. From her decades-long reign as the Queen of Daytime, talk to her evolution into a philanthropist and producer, she has carved out a life that reflects her values and choices. She has lived on her own terms, and that includes the decision not to have children. Her story, especially in the context of Barbara Walters' legacy, offers a poignant look at the balance, or imbalance, between ambition and family. And it invites all of us to reflect on what it means to live a meaningful life. For Oprah, that life has been rich with love, friendship, purpose, and impact. And though it hasn't included children of her own, it's clear that her nurturing spirit has touched the lives of millions. In the documentary, Oprah pays tribute to Barbara Walters, acknowledging the path she paved for women in media. She was the first, Oprah said, and it was hard, really hard, and she did it while also trying to be a mother. I don't know how she did it, but Oprah also honors her own path, different from Barbara's, yet equally trailblazing. And she hopes her story will give others permission to make the choices that feel right for them, without shame or pressure. We each get one life, she said, and you have to decide what's right for you. This was right for me. In a world where women are often asked to do it all, Oprah's decision, and her courage to speak about it, reminds us that doing what's best for yourself is not selfish. It's wise, it's brave, and sometimes it's the most powerful choice of all.